Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rajas Kakasungura YouTube channel. A family of a 37-year-old woman is seeking justice and requesting the government of Kenya to initiate so that they can go see their daughter who is being jailed in Vietnam. The family claims the mother of the woman claims that she wants to see her daughter before she is jailed. And for you to understand this story better before we proceed, because Richard Momaimo Nyonka is writing a very powerful letter to His Excellency the President. Without much ado, I want you to watch these 2 minutes news before we proceed so that you're able to understand what I'm talking about.
Meanwhile, the family of a 37-year-old Kenyan woman, Nduta Macharia, who is facing a death sentence in Vietnam, is pleading for government intervention to secure their kin a lesser sentence.
Now, Nduta was convicted on Thursday, March the 6th, after being found guilty of possessing 2 kilograms of cocaine and was given only 7 days to appeal against her death sentence.
Her family is now appealing to the government to help save her life.
Purity Wangari is a mother in distress. Her life has been turned upside down ever since she learned of her daughter Nduta Macharia's 2 years incarceration and an impending execution to be carried out in Ho Chi Minh City of Vietnam, where she was arrested in possession of 2 kilograms of heroin.
Akapata matibabu shida ya kushikwa ni hiyo country igine Vietnam, alafu na akapelekwa kotini akahukumiwa kunyogo.
Tears flowing down the cheeks of the 63-year-old mother as she desperately stares at her convicted daughter's photo.
Munisaidie, muniletee huyo msichana huku, alafu mkitaka kumfuga mumfugie huku.
According to court documents, Nduta was arrested in July 2023 while on transit to Laos, where she claimed to have been hired by a man only known as John from Kenya to deliver a suitcase to another woman. She is said to have confessed to receiving a payment of $1,300 or 167,000 shillings from John, who also paid her air tickets. Residents of Wethaga in Murang'a County have joined the family in pleading with the government to bring back Nduta and charge her in the country should she be found guilty.
Na sisi ombi letu ni moja kwa serikali ikiongozwa na the Ministry of Foreign Affairs led by our minister, that is the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, that you can do your intervention na huyo msichana wetu ambaye ni Nduta aweze kurudi katika hii nchi yetu ya Kenya.
Joseph Wahungu for Prime Edition.
Now, I hope now you will get to understand the details. The Kisii senator, who has always been fighting for the people of the Republic of Kenya, has written a letter, the Republic of Kenya Parliament, Senator Richard Momaimo Onyonka, Senator Kisii County, open letter to HE Dr. William Samoei Ruto, CGH, President of the Republic of Kenya, Statehouse, Nairobi. Urgent request for clemency and repatriation of Margaret Nduta Macharia from Vietnam. I want to read the letter. Your Excellency, I write to you with deep concern regarding the case of Miss Margaret Nduta Macharia, a 37-year-old Kenyan who has been sentenced to death in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, over drug trafficking charges. This distressing development calls for urgent diplomatic intervention to safeguard our fundamental rights and explore the possibility of clemency and repatriation. While acknowledging the sovereignty of the Vietnamese judicial system, it is imperative that the government of Kenya intervenes to ensure that Ms. Macharia's life is preserved and that she is given an opportunity to serve an appropriate sentence in her home country under the Kenyan laws. Your Excellency, I appeal for your urgent engagement with the government of Vietnam to, number one, plead for clemency on humanitarian grounds, seeking to have Ms. Macharia's death sentence commuted to life imprisonment or an alternative penalty. Number two, facilitate her repatriation to Kenya through diplomatic negotiations so that she can serve the sentence within our justice system. Number three, engage the United Nations and international human rights bodies to support Kenya's plea for clemency and fair treatment of its citizens facing harsh penalties abroad. Kenya has on numerous occasions stood for justice and the humane treatment of its citizens worldwide. It is my sincere hope that through your leadership, a diplomatic resolution can be reached to save Ms. Macharia's life and allow her to face justice in her home country. I urge the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to act swiftly in initiating discussions with their Vietnamese counterparts while the Office of the President provides the necessary guidance on high-level diplomatic negotiations to secure a favorable outcome. I have also copied this letter to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Office of the President, and the United Nations Mission in Kenya, requesting the immediate attention to this matter. I trust in your commitment to the protection of all Kenyans, regardless of their circumstances, and I remain available for any further engagements on this matter. Yours faithfully, Honorable Richard Momaimo Onyonka, Senator Kisii County, copied to the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Foreign Affairs, Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service, Office of the President, the United Nations Resident Coordinator in Kenya, signed Honorable Richard Momaimo Onyonka. We hope that the government of the Republic of Kenya will take this matter serious and save the life of this woman, because it is so sad that the family is crying in such a manner when as a country or when as the president is able to intervene for a favorable jail term. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next episode. And if you're watching this video, kindly as I always say, please, I urge you, make sure you click the subscribe button and remember to turn on the notification bell. Turning on the notification bell will enable you to get notifications once I upload a video. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.